23 years, first time to Watford. It's well worth the wait, well worth the wait. I first started getting to Watford about 95, 96 when a friend from school came to Canada where I lived from Watford, and he was telling me about the club. He's like, oh yeah, this is the club, my local club, John Barnes, and we hate Luton. All these things that are really interesting, especially coming from North America where the rivalries aren't as interesting and the clubs don't have the history. So learning about the club was great. And then, you couldn't really follow them in Vancouver because they're not on TV, they're not in newspapers, no stories written about them. So what ended up happening was I played this game called Championship Manager 2 specifically. And I picked a team, and well, Watford, I've heard of it. It's a team from Hertfordshire, Watford, sounds good. Yellow, got a little moose, but they're Hornets. So, okay, give it a go. And the more I got into the team in the game, I started following them in real life. First it was in the back of the newspaper, check the scores every Sunday. Oh yeah, we lost 2-1 to Scunthorpe. Oh yes, 1-0 over a team I've never heard of. I can't pronounce Hartlepool. These are not names that from Vancouver I know. But that's when I started having access to the internet. So fanzines, websites, Blind, Desperate, and Stupid. These things taught me about a club that I've never seen play live. So it was very interesting to be able to kind of follow a club from afar. Hopefully one day coming into England and watching them, and after 23 years, I'm here. Nothing compares to being at Vicarage Road, back of the Rookery, cheering, singing, gasping as Hughes scored that amazing goal in the second half. That just, oof, so good. And hoping Sunday is going to be just as good. Watford, to me, is a club that represents values, family values. I mean, me sitting here in the training ground talking to you I don't think other clubs would do this. To be in the Premier League is great. To watch top footballers every week play for your team and against your team is great. But I think having something meaningful behind the club, the history of the club, listen to Hornet Heaven, and read Tales from the Vicarage, to be part of something, just supporting it, to be, I guess, part of history. Watford now achieving heights that haven't seen since the 80s. It's fantastic. So good. My favorite Watford player it's really hard to choose, but if I had to pick one, DeMerit. From his story, his North American upbringing, and then coming here, with his boots, non-league, up to the Premier League, and then going back and captaining my local side, the Vancouver Whitecaps. The story is amazing, and as a footballer, how can you not love that determination, the grit? The header against Leeds in 2006. I was like, whoa! In my basement. It was great. So everything about him I think, embodies what I feel about Watford as a club, and also what I want in a player that I support. In Canada, there aren't Watford fans I know in person, but online, there are a great number of us. On Twitter, every morning, we get up, everybody, people make tea, make coffee, because it's 7 a.m. for the 3 o'clock kickoff. And we just tweet back and forth, West Coast Hornets. We have guys in Kelowna, in North Vancouver, down in the States, in San Diego. We just talk to each other, and it's been great being able to kind of banter, because you can't really do that in person, so you do it online. Twitter, a place where conversations happen. We want to be the supporter group, but from afar. And we do it online. Twitter is absolutely the best place to do conversations about Watford online. Wembley on Sunday is going to be amazing for, I think, every Hornet. Me especially, not having been not planning this trip around it, and the fact that I'm here, I am looking for a wonderful match between two top sides, flowing football. My prediction, 2-1.
Click here for more video.